They walk red carpets. They win Oscars. They make millions of dollars playing superheroes and romantic leads. But behind the fame, the fortune, and the perfect Instagram photos, many of Hollywood's biggest stars are fighting battles most of us never see. Mental health struggles, crippling anxiety, depression so severe they couldn't get out of bed, disorders that made simple daily tasks feel impossible. These are the secret struggles of 10 famous actors who finally opened up about what's really been going on behind the scenes.
He put a number on me, even when at that age, and he always said, look, no one's gonna ever give you anything.
1. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, depression. He's one of the most successful, highest-paid actors in Hollywood. His Instagram is full of workouts, motivational quotes, and giant muscles. But Dwayne Johnson has battled depression multiple times throughout his life. His first major episode hit at age 18 after he was cut from the Canadian Football League, ending his dreams of playing professionally. He felt lost, directionless, and worthless. Years later, Johnson revealed he saved his mother from a suicide attempt when he was 15, an experience that shaped his understanding of mental health. In 2018, Johnson opened up publicly. Struggle and pain is real. Depression never discriminates. Took me a long time to realize it, but the key is to not be afraid to open up. Especially us dudes have a tendency to keep it in. The most physically powerful man in Hollywood wants you to know, even the strong struggle.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm not one for, vomiting declarations of sentiment out across the airwaves, but when we had that baby, I felt more in love with my wife than I'd ever been in my entire life.
2. Ryan Reynolds, lifelong anxiety. Deadpool cracks jokes. Ryan Reynolds does not. Reynolds has openly discussed his lifelong experience with anxiety, revealing it intensified as his career took off. The fame, attention, and scrutiny became overwhelming. He credits therapy, medication, journaling, meditation, yoga, exercise, and breathwork for helping him manage symptoms. But anxiety doesn't disappear just because you're famous and wealthy. Reynolds uses humor as a coping mechanism, both on screen and off. But behind the wisecracks is someone actively working every day to manage mental health challenges.
It might seem oversimplified, but it's profound. I'd say shh.
3. Chris Evans, panic attacks and self-doubt. Captain America projects confidence, leadership, and strength. Chris Evans experienced crippling panic attacks. Despite his on-screen persona, Evans has struggled with anxiety and self-doubt throughout his career. The pressure of fame, high-profile roles, and red carpet events exacerbated his symptoms. He's admitted the spotlight didn't align with why he became an actor in the first place. Fame felt suffocating, not rewarding. Evans has developed strategies to cope, calming his mind, avoiding triggers, and being selective about projects. But his openness reminds us, even superheroes can face internal battles.
I'm everything. I am the whole universe.
4. Lady Gaga, PTSD from sexual assault. In 2016, Lady Gaga revealed she has post-traumatic stress disorder stemming from being sexually assaulted at age 19. For years, she carried the trauma silently. But on Apple TV Plus's The Me You Can't See, she opened up. Everybody that's at home now that's suffering, surround yourself with someone that validates you, someone that believes you, that cares about you, and tells you that your pain matters, and it's real. Gaga sought long-term treatment in 2016, combining therapy with self-care techniques like yoga and meditation. She's used her platform to advocate for survivors, proving that healing is possible, but it takes work.
When I go to sleep at night, I'm not just a guy going to sleep. I'm two-time Golden Globe winner Jim Carrey going.
5. Jim Carrey, depression masked by comedy. The man behind Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Bruce Almighty has battled depression his entire life. Carrey used humor as a coping mechanism during his difficult childhood and early career. But behind the constant laughter were periods of deep sadness. He's been candid about taking antidepressants and seeking professional help. In interviews, he's described his journey as one of self-discovery and spiritual growth, emphasizing mindfulness and living in the present. Carrey's openness has contributed to reducing stigma around mental health in Hollywood. Sometimes the people who make us laugh the most are hurting the worst.
We sat at a table next to Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Whoa.
Which was like the ultimate thing to bring your mom to.
Sure.
6. Emma Stone, panic attacks. Since childhood, Emma Stone has dealt with anxiety and panic attacks since she was a child. Her first panic attack happened at age 7. She's described them as overwhelming episodes where her body convinced itself something was catastrophically wrong. Despite her success and fame, anxiety hasn't disappeared. Stone credits therapy, acting, which helps her channel anxiety into performance, and a strong support system for managing symptoms. Her willingness to discuss mental health shows that even Oscar winners aren't immune to struggle.
I think everybody eventually, not everybody, but I think that, eventually when the time is right.
7. Leonardo DiCaprio, obsessive-compulsive disorder. Leonardo DiCaprio has OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder, characterized by intrusive thoughts and compulsive behaviors. He faced a unique challenge when portraying Howard Hughes in The Aviator, since Hughes also struggled with OCD. "I was trying to be the character. It became real bothersome even after filming," DiCaprio revealed. The role blurred the line between acting and reality, triggering his own symptoms. He's since sought therapy and medication to manage OCD, allowing him to continue his legendary acting career. DiCaprio's openness highlights that mental illness can affect anyone, even one of the greatest actors of his generation.
I try to live life with the philosophy of never having regrets. And I've made some very questionable decisions in my life.
8. Demi Lovato, bipolar disorder and addiction. Demi Lovato has been extraordinarily open about her mental health journey. In 2011, she revealed her bipolar disorder diagnosis. She's described experiencing manic episodes involving reckless behavior and depressive episodes leaving her unable to function. Lovato also battled substance abuse, eating disorders, and self-harm stemming from childhood trauma and the pressure of fame. Her 2018 near-fatal overdose became a turning point. Today, Lovato credits therapy, medication, and a strong support system for her recovery. She's become one of Hollywood's most vocal mental health advocates.
I was a little shocked because I'm much older now, but then it made sense. Everybody's older.
9. Kristen Bell, depression since college. Frozen's Anna battles depression in real life. Kristen Bell has dealt with depression since college. In an essay for Motto, she wrote, "There's nothing weak about struggling with mental illness." Bell emphasizes the importance of therapy and medication. She refuses to let stigma stop her from seeking help or talking openly about her experiences. Her message is clear. Depression doesn't care about your success, your talent, or your fame. It's a medical condition requiring treatment, not a character flaw.
It seems like kind of the love triangle that's sort of set up, that she's having to sort of pick between these two worlds, kind of the world I'm from.
10. Owen Wilson, hospitalization after suicide attempt. In 2007, Owen Wilson, known for his laid-back comedic roles, was hospitalized after a suicide attempt. The shocking news revealed a darker side to the seemingly carefree star. Wilson has remained largely private about his mental health struggles, but the incident highlighted how invisible depression can be. Friends and colleagues rallied around him. He took time away from Hollywood to focus on recovery. Wilson's story is a reminder. You never truly know what someone is battling behind closed doors. Why this matters. Hollywood sells perfection. Beautiful people living beautiful lives with beautiful problems that get resolved in 2 hours. But reality is messier, and these 10 actors prove it. The Rock battles depression. Ryan Reynolds manages lifelong anxiety. Chris Evans had panic attacks. Lady Gaga survived sexual assault and PTSD. Jim Carrey hid depression behind comedy. Emma Stone, Leonardo DiCaprio, Demi Lovato, Kristen Bell, and Owen Wilson have all struggled too. Their willingness to speak publicly about mental health has changed the conversation. It's reduced stigma. It's encouraged millions of people to seek help. It's reminded us that fame doesn't protect you from pain. Mental illness doesn't care about your bank account, your awards, or your follower count. It affects everyone, and if these incredibly successful, talented, beloved actors can struggle and still build amazing careers, then maybe the rest of us can too. Which actor's story resonated with you the most? Drop it in the comments. If this opened your eyes to mental health struggles in Hollywood, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest conversations about the people behind the fame. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself.